arcade sucks!
Welcome back to another Mod Monday with your boy, Raspy. Today, we have a huge mod pack that I want to go over, and I'm going to try my best to try to link all the mods so you can kind of get a general idea of what we have for in store. And obviously we're going to be doing this on Sonic Frontiers. Now I will say this about Sonic Frontiers: I generally like Sonic Frontiers. I think Sonic Frontiers is a really great game. With mods, it's a 10 out of 10 experience. So the first thing you can see is I'm using Frontiers model tweaks. Now this makes them have a more Sonic adventure look to them, which I really enjoy, as well as they also have I had to do this via a Hedge Arc pack model tweak. I have the Mellows Frontiers reanimated baked into these models, as you can see. And if you heard that, I have the Sonic X sound effects as well baked into these. So I have a bunch of things that kind of just make Sonic overall cooler in this game, like look cooler animation wise. As you can see, he looks cooler animation wise, as well as just a bunch of stuff that okay, I was about to say what the frick, a bunch of stuff that makes him look cooler animation wise and whatnot. I am gonna have to update a few of his animations, because as you can see, it's a little bit out of date, and Mello's been updating that. And Mello is very talented with these reanimated. There is a bunch of other mods I also have that I do want to show off, because these are just some of the cooler ones. I have a graphics mod as well, which is going to be popping up here. I think it should be popping up any second now, unless it's going daytime. I mean, you can kind of see here, I have the graphics enhancement mod, which makes the game just look way more beautiful, way more HD, has a really just amazing look to it, as well as I also have, if I can get up there, if the game will show it off, I'm hoping it will. I don't think these platforms are supposed to look normal. No, they're not. Uh-oh. I don't think they've loaded in the correct way. Yeah, so these platforms are supposed to be the reimagined platforms. I don't know why they're not reimagining, unless I accidentally turned them off, which, that's strange. They are on, but now that it's getting nighttime, if it'll let me see, I want to check out the moon, because I have the Dark Beginnings moon on, which makes the game just look really cool. Also, this just anime stance that he has is just so aura, bro. Like, look at this. Anyway, there's a huge mod that I think is kind of contributing to why the frick this is happening, and it's called Starfall Island. Now, Starfall Island combines all three. You can see up here, there's a little bit of a thing here. It combines all three of the islands together to make one cohesive island. And you can tell if it's working because you'll be able to jump up on this wall, whereas you were not able to before, I think. Oh, uh-oh, it might not be working. Let me see, because I do have another mod on called Supersonic that literally just lets you turn into Supersonic. Yeah, it should, okay, it's working. It lets you turn into Supersonic and Supersonic 2 as well, which that's also a really cool mod. I like that. But I also have, yeah, it's working, okay. Because it'll allow you to go up here, you can see, and they even have, I think they have a caterpillar right there. They do, yeah. So it'll let you go here, but you can also go up here. As you can see, there's some stuff from the Final Horizon, but it lets you go literally anywhere here, and it combines Oranos. So Oranos is also over here, but there's parts of Rhea that are also added in here, which is really, really cool. And which is really, really cool. And I like that because it makes Chronos feel like one big complete experience, and you can kind of explore a ton and, you know, have fun with it if you want. It makes you be able to have fun with it, as well as I do have some cyberspace mods on. I should probably show those off, which I'm going to do. I might go do that. And now I will say there is a little bit of problems here and there with the platforms, as well as since the real platforms aren't working, we're kind of in a weird spot where the platforms just don't want to do anything. You can even fight. As you can see, there was a Asha right here. They put enemies down so you can fight anywhere you want while you're here. It's really cool. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Sonic Frontiers means to Sonic Frontier. They are still pretty piss easy though. But either way, they're still, you know, they're still here for you to fight if you want to fight them. And you can see it opens up the map so much. Like look, there's not really anything here, but it's cool, especially because in Final Horizon you can actually visit those areas as well. You can go back to the Kronos Island area, but you can see the very much the Rhea parts as well that are mixed in here with the Oranos. Like this was in Oranos, I believe, but this was also a part in Rhea too, because like see, you could go here in Rhea. You couldn't do that in Oranos. You can still go down to the Kronos part, you know, and just so much stuff. See, so you can even still go back down to Kronos, and I think this mod even adds, if I'm not mistaken, I think it actually adds harder challenges for Kronos Island. I'm not too sure, but either way, this is a huge mod pack that I really like, because it kind of feels like a definitive way to play Sonic Frontiers with mods. Like if you really want to like enhance your experience and play with like a more enhanced Sonic Frontiers experience, this is the way to play it. You don't have to have the Sonic X sound effects, but I personally really like it because it gives him more of that, oh, you know, that more he's you know, the wind effect instead of the electricity that they've been going with because of the movies, which understandable, but at the same time, you know, with these graphics mods and the reimagined platforms, there's a lot to be really looked at and stuff, but the reimagined platforms aren't working right now, so I guess the best thing to do would to go and look for a cyberspace stage, because there is also some really cool stuff that they've done with some cyberspace that I have the mod, and I'm hoping the mod works. Okay, I think the best stage to do this on would be 2-1 or 1-2. That should be the best stage to do this on, so I'm gonna do it over there. Let's see. Also, bro, his battle stance is so crazy. So I do have a open zone physics in cyberspace mod on, which helps out because it makes Sonic control really good. But I also have original cyberspace theme. So as you can see, it makes these levels look really awesome and just feel kind of like they're their own thing. Like I don't really feel like I'm in you know, Sky Sanctuary. Like I know I'm in Sky Sanctuary, but it doesn't feel like I'm in Sky Sanctuary, if you catch my drift. Where's all the momentum coming from? Hold on, I'm gonna try to speed run this as best as I can. Okay, boom. I didn't mean to do that one, but that's okay. Okay, nice. Bro, this momentum carry is going crazy. Boom, look at that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool mod pack overall, all in all in general, and I'm very, very excited to be covering Sonic Frontiers mods again, because I do know that there's some level packs that are really, really cool that a lot of people have been wanting to look at, and we are going to be looking at level packs. Don't worry, we are going to be looking at level packs. I do want to tackle a lot of open world stuff as well, because I know, you know, there's no real like definitive way to tackle these open world mod videos. I know everybody kind of just does the same thing, like, oh, look at this, look at that, you know. But I do think that there's some cool stuff. Hopefully in another video I will have a lot of these mods will overlap, so I will probably have the reimagined platforms on in another video. I mean, I have them on, they're just not freaking working. And then Supersonic is kind of what you would expect. He's just Supersonic, or you can change him to Supersonic 2. And he flies around. He's OP. I mean, look at this. Look at this. He literally just one-shots all of these, like, enemies. It's actually crazy how much he does. Like, see? 1, 2, 3. Like, he's actually insane how much damage he does. I mean, he's Supersonic though, so I guess it makes sense. But the Supersonic mod's really cool because it kind of gives you that, like, oh man, look, he's Supersonic. Like, he's like, it gives you that thing of like, oh, you beat the game. Here you go. Here you go. You can play Supersonic, which, you know, now looking back, I can understand why they did this, because Supersonic. Oh, another cool thing that they do with this. So if you have this mod on without the Starfall Island, you can go to this island, but there's nothing on it. But if you have the Starfall Island mod on, you can go and they will add this here, but they'll also add a tank here. So that's really, really cool. And it's tank plus too. So it's tank plus too. So I was okay. I was gonna say I was parrying that. Yeah. As you can see, they even have they still have the stuff. And there was, oh wait, did they add something here too? Because look, there's just a spring. Hold on. I'm very interested. I'm guessing they knew, oh, you'd take Supersonic over and they just shoot you back. Okay. Because that island's also accessible on, with that mod on as well. Oh, I see. So if we do this and this, interesting. Good thing I don't need that. Also, seeing Strider here is so weird for me. Like, I won't even lie. Can I get this Chaos Emerald? Can I get that? This would be funny if I could get this. I can. That's so funny. It's so funny that I can get that. Does that even do anything though? Because like I already have all the Chaos Emeralds and stuff. And yeah, and then here's the tower from Rhea. Here's the starting point from Rhea. Like you can literally, you can go everywhere. Like it just combines Rhea and Uranus into one, which makes it really cool. I think it's actually based off the original file too, which is also really cool because you can see this, and then they have the Final Horizon stuff, which I don't usually like to play it with Final Horizon because the Final Horizon, it kind of breaks Final Horizon a little bit, but these model tweaks also work with Amy, Knuckles, and Tails, but I'm going to do that in a separate video for the Final Horizon, because there's other mods I really want to check out, but I'm I'm gonna check those out in a separate video because I need to take these mods off first before I do that, and I'm not far enough on my PC version of the game yet to do that. But yeah, these are kind of the mods that I usually generally like to play with. I really like using these mods to play with Sonic Frontiers on, because it makes the game super fun. Can I find the moon now? What if I can find the moon now? If the game will let me. Huh? Oh. I was like, what the frick? Hope you guys enjoyed this video of Mod Monday. More Sonic Frontiers mods are definitely coming, and mods for just other games in general, but I am going to start covering Sonic Frontiers mods. This is kind of the first one, so I'm hoping this video will do really good, because like I said, it's kind of weird covering mods for Frontiers. There's not really a set way to differentiate how these mods mod reviews go, so it's kind of weird to showcase these mods and make them different from how other people do them. So hopefully I can get down a more formula, a more of a formula beforehand, so that way, you know, stuff like that. Also, what's cool about this mod though is that it can, I'm pretty sure, so you can edit this mod, and I'm pretty sure you can actually get progression through this area, like early on, I'm pretty sure, but they kind of want you to use it when you've beaten the game. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this mod showcase. Like I said, more mods are going to be coming. I'm really excited about that because, you know, I love Sonic Frontiers mods. I think this game is about a 7 or 8 out of 10 normally, but with mods, this game is easily a 10 out of 10 and kind of satisfies everything that I want in a Sonic game, especially with open world, because with how big Chaos Island and Ares Island is, Kronos Island just feels very small. So Orano's even feeling big on its own. With this mod on, the Starfall Island mod on, it just makes this game feel huge. Like it really puts it out there. They even put a lot of enemies, you know, and they make sure to spread them out, because that's the thing about this game. A lot of people are like, oh, there needs to be enemies everywhere, but like, you literally don't need to put in enemies everywhere, because I mean, the thing is it's Sonic. He's running fast. If you have enemies just spammed everywhere, you're not gonna get fast results with Sonic, because of you're not going to be able to go fast because of you know, enemies being basically spread out everywhere. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next Mod Monday.